fellow competitor. Really, what an accessory for this one.
He's putting his body on the line. Oh my, good work! Backflip! Aspen loves it, as do we. Now there's lots to do. Cab 180. Then he was looking for maybe a hand drag on the backside rodeo here. Doesn't get it, but
He's riding a yacht, Craig.
let's find out.